Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. It's night 8 of the 31 Days of Horror. Excuse me. What I've got for you tonight is an interesting movie. This movie is Come True, and yes, that's actually what that title says, even though it took me forever to figure it out. This is one I watched the other day when I was in Quebec with my buddy. And this was a 2020 movie, and essentially it deals with like someone like having all these trouble sleeping and like shadow people and everything. It's a really cool movie with a really shitty ending. Let me put it this way. Until the ending, this was a 10 out of 10 for me. Because of the ending, this drops down to an 8. Let that sink in a bit. About 7 minutes of an ending took this from a perfect score to like an above average. Just think about it. Basic plot of this, you got this girl, she's like run away from home or something, because she keeps going back to her house and getting stuff, but she signs up for this sleep study. They're going to give you like $12 a day or whatever to do this sleep study. And in this study, they are actually finding a way to essentially digitize people's dreams, and they keep seeing some of the same things. Like, they always see these shadow people. And it's like strongly hinted at that, everybody sees these shadow people. And they're not necessarily good. People who get like sleep paralysis will see these shadow people. And then as it goes on, people start seeing them outside of dreams and everything. It's really solid, really creepy, really atmospheric, and then they put this twist ending in. And I was like, no. I'm going to get into spoiler territory for this ending. So if you don't want to hear any more, stop right now. If you're fine with it, here we go. So this movie, essentially, you get this scene near the end. They're like in the woods. They're like watching this girl's dreams through like a device, and you can see all these shadow people. These shadow people start coming into the real world. People get like yanked away. You get the shadow person looking at this girl, and then it's like going really dark and everything, and then she wakes up. And she's killed, like, her boyfriend. Well, new boyfriend or whatever. She's somehow grown fangs for some reason, and she gets a text on her phone saying, "You've been in a coma for 20 years. Like, if you're reading this, wake up." Really? You spend the entire movie building up this awesome idea, kind of like of these shadow people, and you almost got this feeling at the end like they were gonna essentially force her to become one of them or something. You got that feeling, and then you tack on this, "You've been in a coma for 20 years, wake up." It's like, ugh. So essentially everything was a dream. It was like, screw you. It ruined the movie for me. Like I said, it dropped from a 10 down to an 8. That's a big drop. I mean, usually, like, if a movie has a bad ending, you drop maybe half a point. You drop from a 10 down to a 9.5, just because, this ending irritated me a lot. Because up until then, this movie was pitch perfect, wonderfully acted, wonderfully directed, great cinematography. That is nice cold blue color palette. It was great. And then they tack this on. It's like, really? It's such a disappointment, really, because this was going so well, and honestly, it was creepy. I loved it, and it just completely dropped the ball at the last minute, which is a damn shame. So yeah, that was night 8 of the 31 Days of Horror. If you happen to come across a copy of this, I would recommend, you know what, get it. Watch it, but I would suggest that this movie could do with a re-edit. Just literally cut with that shadow person looking at the girl. End it right there. And you would have a perfect ending. Maybe even just stop the movie at that point and keep it as a high point. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's just me. So, that's it for now. See you next time.